Hello everyone, and welcome back again to Gypsy Rose Hedda's metaphysical goblet of fortune, back by popular demand. Well, a couple of people have asked, would I pop back and play with my metaphysical spooky goblet of fortune and see what the spirit world and the universal energies have for us today. Now, as I look into my glass, my goblet, my crystal, because I don't have any balls to play with regards to the crystal variety, so one takes what one can get. I have been asked for more clarity with regard to looking into the crystal. And yes, many of you have said that you have been drawn to pick up a glass, put in a liquid of it of some kind, drink from the goblet, glass, tumbler, champagne flute, whatever comes to hand, and drink from it. And suddenly you are transported spherically away somewhere into a land of feeling free and giddy and doing silly things like dancing on tables and, waving your knickers in the air and shouting hallelujah. All these things have transformed themselves into my glass of fortune telling. I've also been asked to clarify what I meant by clarity. Now, I also want to tell you, this isn't just about looking at crystalware of any kind. You can also have cutlery made of crystal, although why you would use it is beyond me, but some people do. Some people have more money than sense, but that's not for the goblet of fortune to determine. That is for their own purse to determine and their bank account. I would also include in this clarity windows, because windows are the eyes to the soul. So by looking out of a window, you can also look into your own soul. And when you look out of a window, maybe you should question your motives as to why you look out of a window. Are you looking out to look at the weather? Is that important to you? Is it wash day if it's a sunny day? Or are you just wanting to see what the neighbours are getting up to? Do you suffer from innate nosiness? This can hit us all at certain times in our lives. Everything comes to pass when looked upon through my spooky goblet of fortune. So when you see glassware of any kind, whether it be a window, whether it be a glass of this sort that can foretell the future, or it can make a whiny sound when you go across the top of it that can get on everybody's nerves, or whether it be a goldfish bowl. Now you have to ask yourself, when you look in a goldfish bowl, do you feel like you live in a goldfish bowl? Are you a celebrity? Do you feel the eyes of the world are upon you? Have you uploaded a silly video to YouTube when you've been drinking from your goblets and now you regret that it's gone viral? Who knows? Only the spirits can tell. Only the universe can tell these things of this nature. Now, from my last appearance among you all, I have been asked certain questions from viewers, and I've been asked to call upon the spirits. My spirit guide Zelda, my twin, she's here today with me. Here she is. Hello, Zelda. She's nodding hello to you all. As you can see, Zelda is psychic. I am psychic. We're almost twins. Look at us. You couldn't tell us apart, could you? Well, you could, but I don't want you to. Because for this exercise, we're both the same. I'm not insane, you know. I'm quite level-headed. That's what my psychiatrist keeps telling me. Anyway, I'm just going to let Zelda sit down for a moment, and I'm going to answer the questions from our queerance today. Now, I have a question from my friend, the Lovebirds. Now, she says, Dear Gypsy Rose Hedda, I am a Virgo. My husband is a Libra. What can you tell from this for us? What is in our future? What is in our past? What is in our present? Can you tell us anything that makes any sense? Well, these are all questions that need to be answered, my friends. All I can tell you is this, my friend Lovebirds. Virgo is the Virgin, and Libra are the scales. The Virgin walks towards the scales, and she sees life being weighed up in front of her. If I put a pound of apples on one side and a pound of oranges on the other, what will I get? A very small fruit salad. These are all things that need to be puzzled out. If you take 10 bananas and add 4 apples and add 6 oranges, what does little Jimmy take home for his pat lunch? A rather large fruit salad. All these things need to be answered. They all have deep metaphysical meaning. All of it. And I want to ask my friend Lovebirds, do you know someone with the initial J? K? L? M? N? Do you know someone of initial that starts with any name? Because I feel they are around you at the moment. They are very important to you. And as a Virgo, you are very tidy, and you like to be tidy around the home. And I feel you working with a sweeping brush, and you are sweeping under the feet of your Libra husband, and you are saying to him, be more balanced in your life, you Libran person, you, that I love very much. And he replies with, well, I'm trying not to get under your feet, but with such a large broom, I don't know where else to go, except the garage, and it's pretty cold out there. It is February after all. So, Virgo, I would say, be more lenient to your Libran partner, because with so much weighing up to do in their lives, they need someone like you with your never-ending broom of cleanliness and orderliness to keep them together. And this is your secret to a long and happy married life. I hope this answers your question. And if not, I don't give refunds. Thank you. Now, as you may have gathered, Gypsy Rose Hedda likes a cigarette, so she's just about to light one, because she needs one. Because bloody hell, all this fortune telling's down hard work, I may tell you. In fact, I probably need a drink as well. Pardon me, it is just lemonade. It's early in the day. Thank you, excuse me. No spirits for these spirits. Now, my next looker into the universe is Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Amanda is from Australia, from the land down under. You know, from that song from Men at Work. You know, do you know from a man down under? Sorry, I don't know the words, and I'm not even going to pretend to slaughter the tune. But you know the one I mean. Anyway, they're the people who like Vegemite, which is sort of like Marmite. And I hate that stuff. It's awful. But for those of you who love it, that's wonderful. Good for you. That's great. Now, Amanda has asked this question very deep. Will I marry a rich man? Well, Amanda, I'm going to have to look into my goblet of fortune for this one. And I know that you are a Taurian. Now, Taurus, the bull, they like to have nice things about them. And I can tell that you want to have a nice rich man around you. And hopefully sooner rather than later. And this rich man, I feel he is around you. This is a man with a bank account, and he has a car, and he has a home, but he may still live with his mum. That might not be a problem, you know. I don't know how old his mum is, but he may well inherit this home. But then again, I don't know about that either. And I'm asking the spirits to help me with this one. But they are saying that, you know, it's not what you want, it's what you need. And instead of a rich man, maybe you should look for a slightly less wealthy man who maybe likes to give you things like a Mars bar on a sunny day, because that chocolate's quite rich. Or a bar of Galaxy, that's even richer. Or maybe rum and raisin ice cream in a picnic. These are all rich gestures of love from the heart. So maybe it's actually not a financially rich man that you need. Maybe it's a slightly smaller pocketed man with a love of chocolate and ice cream and walks in the park and gifts of flowers. Now, whether or not he can afford these flowers, I don't know. I feel that he may live near a graveyard, and if there are any fresh flowers there, he may feel like, well, they're wasted on that grave, I may as well take them. And I'm not saying that he would definitely do this, and I'm not saying that I condone it in any way. But it might be something he could do. But at the end of the day, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? So whether or not you find a rich man, it's all about, what does rich mean to you? What does it mean to me? What is rich? What is poor? Does it matter? Yes, it does. And that's all I can tell you, I'm afraid. My glass is dimming now, and I really do wish you, Amanda, all the very best in your search for love in the Australian outback, where there's aborigines and lots of kangaroos and wallabies and emus. I think there's emus there. I'm not quite sure. I don't know whether there's anywhere you live, but if there are, befriend them. You could fund a charity for lost emus in the desert, in the Australian outback, and that might bring you into contact with a rich man. I don't know. These are all questions from the universe that need to be answered, and this is the best I can give you, I'm afraid. Thank you, Amanda, for your wonderful question. Now, my next question is from Elle of Elle Loves Tea. Excuse me while I take a smoke from my cigarette. Oh, God, I needed that. I'm not kidding you. This fortune-telling lock is very hard work. How the psychic twins don't do it, I really don't know, because it's just guesswork. But there you go. I'm not saying that my gift's guesswork. Obviously, it's not. It's obviously universally guided with Zelda, my twin. But, you know, horses for courses. Elle Loves Tea has asked me for a general reading. And as I think about Elle, I'm being given the colour green and the word cringe. Does this mean anything to you, Elle? I'm also being shown moving cartoons with you. And I'm also feeling a lot of love for you for these cartoons. And I'm hearing the word Sim, or it could be, do you know somebody called Sim, or Simeon, or Simon? Do you know anyone of that name? I feel this Sim word is very important to you. I also want to say that I don't know if there is a love connection for you with any of this person called Sim. But I see big things for you in the future. I see you wearing a green dress. I also see you wearing green socks. And I also want to tell you that I see you drinking out of a green tumbler. The colour green is very strong with you, Elle. And you're immersed in green. Do you swim in green water? Do you like to wash in green water? Is your skin colour green? I don't know. I just see you totally immersed in the colour green. And I see your popularity rising like a phoenix from the ashes. And that's it, really. There's not a great deal to tell you. That's all I'm getting. I mean, even Zelda's going, who knows? Who cares? I mean, she says, oh, the spirits deeply care and they support you in whatever you do. Now, the last question that is come to me today is from Hope, a lovely young woman who says, will she ever find true love? Do you know what, Hope? I haven't got a bloody clue. I just don't know. You know, I can ask the spirits, I can say, does anybody know if Hope will ever find true love? Not once for yes, twice for no. Who did that? Must be the spirits. Once for yes, twice for no. There was 2 knocks. That means no. Will she ever find true love? Yes, but not at the moment. Because, true love's on a bit of a sabbatical. And, you know, you've got to focus on you and what you want out of life. And, you know, this true love person will be coming to you at some point, probably a Tuesday at about 4:30. I don't know what year or what month or even what week, but if we'll put it at a Tuesday, but you can't hold me to anything, no refunds, no guarantees, no comebacks, no autographs, no photographs, MRIs, x-rays, coupons, discount codes, affiliate links, nothing like that. I give no refunds, no guarantees, nothing, no hope. Sorry, this is for hope, but there's no hope, you know. But you've always got to keep your options open. And that's what I've got to say about that. So I want to thank all of you for asking for the return of Gypsy Rose Hedda. And I hope that today you've gained some more insight into the world of spirit and its workings, and how the metaphysical world surrounds us all at every second of the day. And like I said to you the last time, it's very, very important to keep your bladder and your bowels regular, because when you're told to go, you must go. This is very important. And when you're told to go to bed, go to bed. And when you're told to get up, get up. These are all things that the spirits want you to know that's very important. And the spirits also say that you should eat cereal or toast in the morning, and that you should have a cooked meal of sorts later on in the day, because it keeps your energy levels going, you see. These are all things from the spirit world that they want you to know. And another hint that they want you to know is look both ways when you're crossing the road. Then you won't be hit by a car. You see, all these helpful hints from spirit. So Gypsy Rose Hedda thanks you once again for another wonderful session of Gypsy Rose Hedda and her crystal spooky glass of fortune. Thank you. Ooh. Wow. That was a bit heavy, wasn't it? I don't know if any of that made any sense. Oh, it made you laugh. I was trying to stick to the script, and I mean, it wasn't a script as such. I'd written some notes. But, you know, I've been asked, would she come back? And I know it was only last time that I had her here, but everybody seemed to find her really funny. So I just hope you find her just as funny this time. I can only hope. And if you didn't find her as funny this time, just let me know. And, you know, she can maybe pop back now and again and sort of get her act together, so to speak, you know. Because, you know, what do these eye bags tell you? You know, not great sleep, not great days. Because, you know, I suffer with chronic pain, so it does take me a while to sort of physically get my act together. Now, I wanted to shout somebody out today, and it's a lady who was very happily sent me in the question about the Virgo and the Libra, and it's a lady called The Lovebirds, and she draws the most amazing cartoons. She does artwork on commission, and, you know, I'm going to put a link to our Instagram and our Facebook page down below. So if you go especially to our Instagram, you'll be able to see all the artwork that she's done. And then if you wanted anything doing yourself, you know, I've got one of her pictures as the background on my laptop opening page, and it's of a cat. And the way she's done the colours, it looks as if the cat's bejeweled. It's just a use of colour. And, you know, I wish I was that talented. But this lady has the most amazing, you know, artistic talent. She really does. So please go and look her up. Like I said, I'm going to have a link to her Instagram and her Facebook page down below. Please go and see her. And you can take it from there. If you like her work, you know, please tell her, you know, give her a message. Tell her that I sent you. Hedda sends her love, big hugs. And I hope you enjoy her artwork just as much as I do, because she's absolutely brilliant at what she does. She's absolutely brilliant. I also wanted to thank Rox, my friend Rox, for recommending me to some of her friends in a recent live stream that she did. And I am absolutely blown away. I now have 81 subscribers. That's crazy. And I honestly want to make this point again, you know, before this video gets too long. It's great to have the numbers, don't get me wrong. And I can tell you hand on heart, I never have any plans to be monetized because I'm never going to grow that big. I know that. But it's not, I mean, the numbers are great, and it's wonderful that people want to come and watch what I do. But I want to send people away with a smile on their face. Some of my other videos have got more of a message to them. I would like to send someone away with a message. And if it's a good message, if you feel it's a good message, then please share that message with other people, because they're all designed to help. If it's about depression, if it's about bullying, if it's anything that, tugs at your heartstrings and you want to talk about that with somebody else, please share the message. That's what's important to me, is about making people smile and getting the message out there that, it's not just me that cares, but other people care. So I want to thank all the new people who have come to sub to my channel. Thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate the gesture of your subbing, and I appreciate the fact that you're here. I'm really very, very grateful. And I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you stay. I hope I can do enough to make you want to stay. To the people who are already here and have been here from the beginning, and who have even joined me halfway through so far on my journey on YouTube, I want to say thank you to you for staying with me, for putting up with me, because I'm a nutter of the first order, that. So I want to thank you too, and I want to say God bless every single one of you, because you're all wonderful people, and I am the luckiest woman going. I've made some wonderful friends, and I couldn't ask for more. So anyway, that's it for this week, and I'll try and get a couple of videos out a week, but if I can't, I'll do my best to get one out. It all depends on how my body's working, Chronic pain waits for no woman or man. So, saying all of that, take care, everybody. Have a Yom Tov and a smashing weekend ahead. Take care. Bye for now.